Good morning, my lovely ladies. Oh my goodness gracious. Another amazing week, another terrific Tuesday for us to be able to just transform our health, right? To support ourselves, to be able to be amazing, and to talk about our new month and all the great things that February has in store for us. Oh my goodness gracious. So let's talk about a few things. Obviously, let's see, we all know that Ravintsara, not to be, confused with the Ravintsara. So Ravintsara is free with our 125 PV order. Yarrow Pom is 10% off. And then there's that really super cool, I don't know if any of y'all saw that, caught it, or you might have just glanced over it, but the winter protection kit has rosemary, breathe, manuka, which we're not able to purchase manuka on its own, and it's a pretty powerful oil. Let me tell you, when we had it as a roller, I think it was last year or the year before when that was accessible as a roller, I definitely nabbed it. It's been super powerful. And I'm almost out of it, so I'm excited that I'm going to be able to nab this manuka this way. But anyways, the winter protection kit has rosemary, breathe, manuka, copaiba, DDR prime, and then it also has a petal diffuser. So you're saving $60 by bundling that kit, which is super cool. It basically is getting the diffuser for free, right? Which is awesome. Then two other really cool deals that are going on this month as well is the OnGuard Touch with any 100 PV order. So let's say by the 15th you do your 125 PV order, you're not only going to get the Ravintsara free, you're also going to get the OnGuard Touch, which is super powerful. But if you decide to do a 200 PV order, you're going to receive a gazillion OnGuard products. So the hand wash, the OnGuard hand wash, the hand sanitizer sprayer, the roller, and the oil itself, which is all valued at $77, right? So here, think of it as that you boost your 125 to 200, and you're getting all of that for free on top of whatever else you're ordering, which is super powerful and awesome. So anyways, just want to throw that all out. So now let's talk about Ravintsara and Yarrow Pom. So Ravintsara is not one that we normally typically get to order on its own. It is in our Breathe blend. So some little just quick tidbits about Ravintsara is that it's uplifting and energizing. It has similar properties to eucalyptus. It's relaxing. It has a relaxing aroma as well. So, it's kind of like the whole wild orange, how wild orange can be uplifting and energizing, but then also relaxing, right? So kind of the same concept. What's super cool that I was learning was Ravintsara has that more minty, that eucalyptus smell and earthiness, right? Whereas the difference with Ravintsara, the other one, which is also in Breathe, that one is a more citrus smell and scent. So emotionally, Ravintsara helps strengthen our self-confidence, it helps control our emotions, and it helps create spiritual clarity and inner strength. So, think of sometimes during the winter months, we can just get kind of bogged down, right? We're needing to be able to have some energy, and our energy can be affected, emotionally and physically. So this is where this oil is going to really come in and support you and just add a little extra breath into your body and into your system. All right, now let's look at Yarrow Pom. So Yarrow Pom is like super cool, and I have a fun little hack to share with you ladies. It's personal, but it's all good. It's all just us ladies here together, right? Let's look at Yarrow Pom though first real quick. And I'm going to share with you from the Essential Life book as well as from the Emotions book. All right, so let me open it for you ladies. So our Essential Emotions, right, book. So let's look at Yarrow Pom. So it can be used for bleeding, internal wounds, scarring, things like that. So taking it internally in a capsule is how it's helpful for that. If you're dealing with varicose veins, hemorrhoids, aging skin, things like that, applying it directly to the affected area, and adding a hot compress can help with really soothing those areas. Irregular or absent menstruation and early menopause, applying it to the abdomen, or also in a bath. Take it also internally, and it's going to really help with regulating the hormones. When we're dealing with just moodiness, anxiety, fatigue, just kind of low spirits, inhaling it in a cupped hand. Remember doing our palm diffusing, right? So we're going to put a drop in my hand, and it's super thick. If none of you have gotten this before, super blue, super awesome. All right, so let's palm diffuse. I'm probably going to turn blue. I'm touching my skin. And it's really thick. You can feel the thickness about it, which you'll want to continue to listen and watch, because at the very end I'm going to share my hack about what I use it for. Then it's also supportive with pain, inflammation, arthritis, all of those different itises, right? So again, applying it directly on the area that you're having concerns, and you can also take it internally in a veggie cap. Then if you're dealing with a really high temperature, any type of infection, any type of seasonal junk, super helpful and supportive of that. Again, taking it internally in a capsule or having it put down the back of your spine, bottom of your feet, to really get into your bloodstream and your system. Let's say you're having poor circulation, low perspiration. You know, when we sweat, that's helping our body detox. If we're not sweating well, then our body's not detoxing really well. So putting it on the bottom of the feet, taking it in a steamy bath or a steamy shower, it's going to really help promote releasing those toxins to sweat. We're wanting to be able to protect our cells. If we're wanting to be able to prevent any free radical damage, things like that, taking it internally in a capsule really provides those great antioxidants for our system. For our skin, for acne, eczema, things like that. If we're even struggling with hair loss, scalp issues, it's going to be very nourishing. So putting it directly on the areas that you're wanting to be able to give it support. Having a sluggish liver or stomach or intestinal issues, again, taking it internally with a veggie cap or massaging it directly on the abdominal area. Having any toothaches, applying it on the gum itself in the teeth. Indigestion, bloating, anything gut, really and truly. The high antioxidants in Yarrow Palm is going to really, really support, nourish, and repair the gut. In just think of every possible thing that could be going on with the gut, right? And then looking again at muscle and respiratory, spasms, things that are just kind of twitchy. It can really help with that. If you're having low blood sugar imbalances, metabolic issues, again, it's going to help regulate all of that. And then emotionally, let's talk about the emotions of Yarrow Palm, because it's super cool. So it is the oil of energetic safety. It is a conduit for light and creates feelings of emotional and energetic safety. It serves as an oil of protection by shielding us from negative influences that drain energy and strength. These influences may be from other individuals, world events, as well as unseen forces that may be at play in our lives, right? So in this way, Yarrow has the ability to dispel feelings of darkness that can overshadow us from anxieties, worry, and fear, right? So when we're finding ourselves in lots of anxiousness, worry, feelings, fear, all those things, it's going to really come in and support us. It can harmonize our energy system following a crisis or a trauma, right? It can regenerate and assist in balancing our chemistry, purifying our stagnant energy, and increasing receptivity to positive influences. So regardless of the negative energy or incident, Yarrow can help us feel more protected, strengthened, and rejuvenated. It also is extremely helpful in discerning light from dark. So again, we're in the gloomier months, less sunshine. And so it can be really hard and overwhelming, especially if a person is prone to seasonal depression, to seasonal gloominess, seasonal just, feeling ick. And we're women, and we all have a range of that because of our hormones, right? So it encourages us to open up to love and to connect when we have become too closed or too protected or fearful. It reassures us that our Lord is near. It's upholding all things, and it desires our safety and protection in our journey through life, right? Or on our journey through life. So when we combine the yarrow, though, with the pomegranate, it adds a layer of depth and complexity that amplifies the emotional properties. So pomegranate has long been revered as a sacred plant by many cultures, symbolizing humanity's central beliefs and ideas about life, death, learning, wisdom, and fruitfulness. So super cool, right? Pomegranate brings in an added spiritual element that marries with yarrow beautifully. So here's just in a nutshell. If you are feeling unsafe, unclear, unprotected, fearful, energetically weakened, attacked, weak boundaries, feeling in crisis, overwhelmed, scattered, all of those negative emotions, then yarrow pom, what it's going to do is it's going to come in and it's going to support you in feelings of protectiveness, helping you discern, creating strong boundaries, helping you feel safe, assisted, open, centered, clear, and having that ability to relax and receive, and to be able to get balanced and to find peace. So that's all super helpful and supportive, right? Because if you think about all of those negative emotions and think about how yarrow pom, I just talked about all the different gut and all the different circulatory stuff that it supports, right? And what happens when we're dealing with a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety? We're messing with our gut system, right? We are messing with our circulatory system. And yarrow pom is going in and helping us, reminding us to connect our mind and our body, to support them together, to wipe away that worry, to wipe away that anxiety. So super cool. So before I leave you ladies, and I'll be posting it later in the week as well, my hack as a woman who is more than likely post-menopause, we as women, regardless of where we're at in our cycles, can have fluctuations in our estrogen, right? Our estrogen is super important and super powerful with our ability to have moisture in our body, on our body, to be able to be a carrier, all that stuff, right? When we have too much estrogen, it can create issues and imbalances, right? But if we have too little estrogen, it can also create issues, particularly dry areas, particularly itchy areas, things like that. So yarrow pom has been a huge lifesaver for me in areas that are very intimate and private for us as women. So I hope that is a wonderful hack, a wonderful, helpful tip. And if you need more, please reach out and I will share with you more. I am not afraid to share. So you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care and God bless.